Hi guys, this is a quick video on how I replaced the spring that comes in the Exo Terra. It's the spring that cures the lock mechanism that stops it from just freely moving up and down when it breaks. Sometimes the pin in the middle, there's a little plastic pin, and that sits just inside, and if you have a look, basically that first spring slides onto it, and then the core goes round and up and over, and it latches onto the inside there. So that's sort of, it acts on this spring here. It's got a hook, so what it does, it creates tension on this locking mechanism. So anyway, this sometimes comes off, and there's been a few videos, a few bits online about basically all you do is find out where it is on here and put a small little black, nice tidy black screw straight through here, finely drill it so the thread of the screw comes out on the other side, opportunity then for the spring to hold on to. However, if it's unfortunate, where like in this case, your spring is actually broken, then there's nothing you can do, and this will just move freely, and then the doors won't move. So I measured the spring, and it is 0.8 millimeter. Now you can't get these springs for love nor money. I tried contacting Hagen, tried contacting Exo Terra, nothing. They provide spares, but they don't actually provide these springs. Now I'm not a brilliant spring maker, but what I did was basically I got 0.8 millimeter piano wire. You can buy this off eBay. You can get it in whatever length you want. What's important is you get the right width. So the width of the spring, I measured at 0.8, and the width of the piano wire, 0.8 millimeter. I paid, I think it was about £2.20, and I've made a spring out of it. And I've also got a bit of length left, so I can always keep sort of making another one should that break. Right, back to the spring making. I've actually put it in, so it's hard to sort of tell. I don't know if you can see it from this side. Let me see if I can show it. It's not the best, and I can't get it round. I mean, you guys out there are probably going to be better at making springs than I am, but what I can't do is I can't bend the wire around so it perfectly goes around in circular motion. I did bend it round this. The diameter in this hole, these holes, are the same diameter as this screwdriver. But again, because piano wire, like spring wire, is so stiff, it's difficult. I mean, if you can make it and you can do it like that better, then go for it. Mine, it works, it just doesn't look very tidy. But from this point, it makes no odds. So basically, you are creating, you're putting the spring lining in. I'll show you this video. I got this off a website. That is what you're trying to create. So that there is your plastic dowling, and obviously you replace that with a screw if that's broke. It goes round and then up on the inside, and then hooks and comes out, so it locks it into place. Now there's some information on that on beardeddragon.org. Someone's asked the question, and obviously on this someone's had a problem. There's the screw that they put in just there, and they basically made a replacement spring, a replacement dowling where it breaks. I think someone here tried to, yeah, this is where they tried to fix it themselves. But anyway, that's the kind of spring that you're looking at getting. I say that's not, I got my ideas purely off that Google search, and he brought up the beardeddragon.org. I have no affiliation with that forum, and I have no idea what sort of content is posted on there, so I can't guarantee there's any much factual advice on it. I don't know, it may very well be, but I'm not endorsing that. So anyway, yeah, so basically that's the spring you've got to make. you can see there where it's broke off, it's snapped. It should look a little bit like that. And then all you're doing is you're making that spring. I've got the picture saved. If you want, I can send it to you. I'll try and see if I can post it on here. And then replicate it in there. And then when you're finished, all you do, this is the backing on the inside, where you can get in and give it a good clean if you want. And it just literally just clips into place. So just slots down, and then just did that one there. It's a lot harder when you do it with one hand. I just did it with the two hands. So that's that now back on like that. And if you can see, but it just basically, when you want to get it out, you push that in and push it up out of that hole, and it just locks in place. So now what I've got now is a fully working spring lock. So basically now I should be able to close that up. Locks. Back in place, open, voila. Before this, it just moved up in here freely, just kept, it was falling down into this position, so basically it wasn't locking, and you can push it. What a lot of people do then is they try and put something through these holes here. Now what you'll find is it will still open to a point there where it locks, unless you've got something stopping it moving there, like a bolt, like a nut thread with two bolts either side, so it won't come out and it locks in place. But even the Exo Terra cable locks you put through, they're only designed to stop someone completely opening the Viv. It will still allow it to get to about there before it locks in place. Now if you look at that, plenty of space to get in. Even a gecko will get in that and out of there. So you can say, yeah, a lot of people are suggesting just feed something through these holes at the side where you normally feed the lock. It's a good idea, but it's got too much play. It's well worth just getting yourself a bit of piano string. I say you need 0.8mm. That's the diameter of the spring, locked in place. Job done. Okay, guys, I hope that's useful. If you've got any questions, just give me a shout, and then I'll see if I can answer them as best as I can. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.